Our first event this evening is the women's 100-meter freestyle. Olympic trial cut is 55.79. This is the C final. In lane 1 from Lakeside, Natalie Schneider. Lane 2, Sophia Revelak Fonseca. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Barrett Berglund. Lane 4 from Badger, Lauren Lee. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Kennedy Southern. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Libby Baker. Lane 7 from First Colony, Isabella Alice. And lane 8 from Longhorn is Sienna Bruner. Schneider out in 26.6, 27.6 for Revelak Fonseca. So Sophia Revelak Fonseca wins the C final with a time of 57.59. Lauren Lee of Badger second at 57.90. Third is Kennedy Southern of Lakeside, 57.91. B final. In lane 1, Ella Monganel. Lane 2 from Streamline Aquatics, Cora Skoog. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Emma Davidson. Lane 4 from Streamline, Jaylee Hager. Lane 5 from Upper Mainline YMCA, Alexa Fulton. Lane 6 from Longhorn is Sienna Schellinger. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Brooke Adams. And lane 8 from Longhorn is Emma Kern. Alexa Fulton out in 27.1, as is Sienna Schellinger. Alexa Fulton of Upper Mainline YMCA wins the B final in 56.97, followed by Sienna Schellinger of Longhorn, who's second, 57.10. Third, Emma Davidson of Longhorn in 57.60. Championship final, the women's 100-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Marina Spadoni. Lane 2 from Longhorn Aquatics, Olivia Bray. Lane 3 from Elmbrook Swim Club, Maggie Wanizek. Lane 4 from Nation's Capital, Erin Gimmel. Lane 5, Chloe Stepanik. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Grace Cooper. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Amelia Bodenstab. Lane 8 from Wyoming, Tara Joyce. Championship final of the women's 100-meter freestyle. Aaron Gimmel out in 26-1, 26-3 for Grace Cooper. Stepanek in 26-5. Aaron Gimmel of Nation's Capital wins the women's 100 freestyle with a time of 54:36. Chloe Stepanek second, 55:12. Grace Cooper of Longhorn third in 55:97. Our next event is the men's 100-meter freestyle. Olympic trial cut, 49.99. This is the C final. In lane 1 from Badger, Michael Geh. Lane 2 from Longhorn, Andrew Zettel. Lane 3 from Blue Tide, Edwald Jen. Lane 4 from Lakeside, Maxwell Stanislaus. Lane 5 from Alamo area, Jack Moore. Lane 6, Kai Funaro. Lane 7 from Nitro is Jeremy Kelly. And lane 8 from Lakeside, Keaton Rice. Jack Moore of Alamo area wins the C final in 51.79. Edwald Jen of Blue Tide second, 51.84. Lakeside's Max Stanislaus third, and 52.33. B final. In lane 1 from Metroplex, Jason Park. Lane 2 from Longhorn, Finn Winkler. Lane 3, Sonny Wang. Lane 4 from Lakeside, River Palk. Lane 5 from Blue Tide, John Simmons. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Ethan Doler. Lane 7 from SMU, Kristaps Mikkelsons. And lane 8 from Aquajets, Henry Webb. River Palk out in 22.8, 24.3 for Sonny Wang. Sonny Wang wins the B final in 50.99. Finn Winkler of Longhorn second in 51.41. We got a tie for second. Finn Winkler and John Simmons. Simmons of Blue Tide. Both touching in 51.41. Championship final, the men's 100-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Lake Ridge Swim Team, Luke Hobson. Lane 2 from Longhorn Aquatics, Shane Casas. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Camden Taylor. Lane 4, Santo Condorelli. Lane 5 from Longhorn Aquatics, Nate German-Prez. Lane 6 from Zionsville Swim Club, Will Modglin. Lane 7 from Lakeside Aquatic Club, Maximus Williamson. Lane 8 from Streamline Aquatics, Evan Crowley. Championship final of the men's 100-meter freestyle. Sandarelli out in 23-1, 23-3 for Shane Casas. Casas going to make this interesting. At the wall, it is Shane Casas of Longhorn Aquatics winning the men's 100-meter freestyle in 49 flat. Santo Condorelli second in 49.22. Camden Taylor of Longhorn third in 49.68. Our next event is the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Olympic trial cut 1:10.29. This is the C final. In lane 1 from Nitro, Ella McQuinn. Lane 2 from Aquajets, Eleanor Hughes. Lane 3 from Longhorn Aquatics, Riley Courtney. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Chase Davison. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Ellen Garrettson. Lane 6 from Metroplex, Anna Nishizaki. Lane 7, from Longhorn, Ava Ippoliti. And lane 8 from Longhorn is Lily Jane Allison. Ippoliti out in 33.8. Chase Davison of Longhorn wins the C final in 1:12.86, followed by Ellen Garrettson of Lakeside, who touches in 1:13.05. Touching in third, Ava Ippoliti of Longhorn in 1:13.26. B final. Swimming in lane 1, Karina Canary. Lane 2 from Aggie Swim Club, Victoria Taylor. Lane 3 from Longhorn is Channing Hanley. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Lindsay Hosch. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Ella McWhorter. Lane 6 from Rockwall, Livy Roberts. Lane 7 from Nitro, Aliana Markovich. And Lane 8 from Aggie Swim Club, Desiree Mongawong. McWhorter out in 33-0, 34-0 for Hanley. Ella McWhorter of Lakeside wins the B final in 111.46, followed by Channing Hanley of Longhorn, who's second in 111.63. Lindsay Hosch of Longhorn, third in 111.94. Championship final of the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1 from Longhorn Aquatics, Angie Coe. Lane 2 from Wyoming, Bryn Buscole. Lane 3 from Wyoming, Carly Palmer. Lane 4 from Longhorn Aquatics, Anna Ellent. Lane 5 from Seward Tsunami, Lydia Jacoby. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Olivia Anderson. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Grace Rabb. And Lane 8 from Lakeside Aquatic Club, Avery Collins. Championship final of the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Anna Ellent's out in 31.3, Jacoby in 31.8. Anna Ellent of Longhorn Aquatics wins the women's 100 breaststroke with a time of 106.82, followed by Lydia Jacoby of Seward Tsunami, who was second in 107.69. Third, Carly Palmer of Wyoming, touching in 110.54. Our next event is men's 100-meter breaststroke. Olympic trial cut, 102.19. This is the C final. Can we get a coach from Lifetime Fitness to the admin referee, please, behind the announcer's table? Lifetime Fitness to the admin referee, please. Swimming in lane 1 from Longhorn, Ty Shapley. Lane 2 from Longhorn, Dax Schoenbeck. Lane 3 from Badger, Ryan McDonald. Lane 4 from U.S. Air Force Academy, Anthony Sebastian. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Isidore Lorraine. Lane 6 from Bellingham Bay, Noah Henderson. Lane 7 from Metroplex, Nathan Wu. And lane 8 from Longhorn Aquatics, Micah Ognoski. Anthony Sebastian of Air Force wins the C final in 104.62, followed by Isadora Lorraine of Aquajets, who's second in 104.79. Noah Henderson of Bellingham Bay, third in 108.33. B final. Swimming in lane 1, Noah Bellotti. Lane 2 from Bellingham Bay, Gavin Jones. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Will Schultz. Lane 4 from Metroplex, Watson Nguyen. Lane 5 from Southwest Aquatic Team, Marcus Otero. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Andrew Joe. Lane 7 from Aggie Swim Club, Alexander Sanchez. And lane 8 from Dragon Swim Team, Kyle Lee. Schultz out in 28.9, 29.4 for Noah Bellotti. Will Schultz of Longhorn Aquatics wins the B final in 102.37, followed by Watson Nguyen of Metroplex, who's second in 102.96. Gavin Jones of Bellingham Bay, third in 103.22. Championship final of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1 from Elmbrook Swim Club, Lance Johnson. Lane 2 from Longhorn Aquatics, Will Licone. Lane 3 from Aquajets, Charlie Eglund. Lane 4 from New York Athletic Club, Nick Fink. Lane 5 from Mason Manarays, Jacob Foster. Lane 6 from Team Triumph, Danny Kovach. Lane 7 from SMU, Joe Rusnock. And lane 8 from U.S. Air Force Academy, Tommy Nagel. Championship final of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Nick Fink out in 28-3, as is Jake Foster. Nick Fink of New York Athletic Club wins the men's 100-meter breaststroke with a time of 1:35. Jacob Foster of Mason Banner Rays second, 1:88, and third is Will Lecone of Longhorn Aquatics in 1:01.79. Our next event is the women's 200-meter butterfly. Olympic trial cut 2:13.69. This is the B final. Swimming in lane 4 from Waterloo, Sophia He. He out in 32.0. At 100 meters, he turns in 1:08.6. All right, y'all, she's swimming the 2 fly by herself. Let's help her out. Come on, y'all, let's make some noise. Here she comes the last 10 meters. Come on. Sophia He of Waterloo. 2:25.23. It's over a second and a half faster than she went this morning. Championship final of the women's 200-meter butterfly. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Annabelle Wenzel. Lane 2 from Aggie Swim Club, Olivia Theall. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Kelly Pash. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Dakota Luther. Lane 5 from Longhorn, Emma Sticklin. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Campbell Stoll. Lane 7 from Rockwall, Ella Freeman. And lane 8 from Streamline Aquatics, Avery Hager. Championship final of the women's 200-meter butterfly. At the 50, Emma Sticklin turns in 28.5, 29.0 for Dakota Luther. Luther spits 31.9 on the second 50 to lead at the halfway point, turning in 1 minute .92. Sticklin at 1 minute .98, just 6/100ths separating them. Sticklin splits 33.6 to retake the lead with 50 meters to go, turning in 134.6. Luther in 134.8. Kelly Pash in third in 134.9. Dakota Luther pulling away in the last 15 meters. And Dakota Luther wins the women's 2 fly with a time of 2:07.81. Kelly Pash of Longhorn Aquatics second in 2:09.11. Third for Longhorn, Emma Sticklin, 2:09.77. Our next event is men's 200-meter butterfly. Olympic trial cut, 2 minutes .49. This is the C final. Swimming in lane 1 from Longhorn, Rowan Cox. Lane 2 from Bellingham Bay, Dylan Fisk. Lane 3 from Nitro, Bober Yakungiroff. Lane 4 from Waterloo, Aaron Gordon. Lane 5 from Swim Streamline, William Tennyson. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Mika Ognoski. And lane 8, Sawyer Stolarczyk. Cox out in 27.3, 27.8 for Aaron Gordon. Rowan Cox leading at 100 meters, turns in 59.1, 59.8 for Aaron Gordon. Tennyson in third, turning in 1 minute point 6. Gordon splits 33.4 to take the lead with 50 meters to go, turning in 133.3. Tennyson in second now at 133.4. 136.4 for Cox in third. Will Tennyson of Swim Streamline wins the C final in 2:06.98. Aaron Gordon of Waterloo second in 2:08.27. Dylan Fisk of Bellingham Bay third in 2:11.99. B final. Swimming in lane 1 from Badger, Christian Lee. Lane 2 from St. Charles, Alec Filipovich. Lane 3 from Aquajets, Drew Plouffe. Lane 4 from Blue Tide, Luke Stibrich. Lane 5 from Metroplex, Nathan Jacoby. Lane 6 from Badger, Aiden Moy. Lane 7, Dre Brooks. In lane 8 from Metroplex, Grant Chapo. Filipovich leading at the 50. Alec Filipovich leads at 100 meters, turning in 57.4. 58.0 for Stibrich. Plouffe in third, turning in 59.4. Stibrich leading with 50 meters to go, turns in 130.9. Nathan Jacoby splits 32.7 on the final 50 to sneak in a victory in the B final in 2:05.30. Luke Stibrich of Blue Tide second in 2:05.49. Drew Plouffe of Aquajets third in 2:05.72.
Go, work!
Championship final of the men's 200-meter butterfly. Swimming in lane 1 from Lakeside, Colin Quickstad. Lane 2 from Dallas Mustangs, Ryan Peckham. Lane 3 from North Baltimore Aquatic Club, Ryan Brannon. Lane 4 from Aquajets, Nathan Carr. Lane 5 from YMCA, Anderson Brown. Lane 6, Wyatt Carlton. Lane 7 from Longhorn Aquatics, Logan Walker. And lane 8 from Nitro, Oliver Rowe. Championship final of the men's 200-meter butterfly. Nathan Carr out in 27-0. 27-1 for Logan Walker. Carr leading at 100 meters, turns in 50.6. 58.1 for Walker. In third, Ryan Brannon turns in 58.5. With 50 meters to go, Nathan Carr turns in 129.7. 130.1 for Walker, 130.3 for Brannon. Ryan Brannon splitting 31-0 on the final 50 to win the men's 200-meter butterfly with a time of 2:01.43. Nathan Carr of Aquajets second in 2:02.42. Anderson Brown of YMCA third in 2:02.52. Our next event is women's 400-meter freestyle. Olympic trial cut 4:15.49. This is the B final. Swimming in lane 1 from Nitro, Stephanie Ushin. Lane 2 from Longhorn, Allie Dunn. Lane 3 from Nitro, Alexa Simmons. Lane 4 from Rockwall, Elizabeth Chu. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Ivy Solt. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Lily Allison. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Frances Muir. And lane 8 from Whitecaps of Westlake, Grace Tuabanye. Ivy Solt leads at 100 meters, turning in 103.5. Chu in second, turning in 104.5. At 200 meters, Ivy Solt turns in 2:10.5. Chu turning in 2:12.7. Solt with 100 meters to go turns in 3:17.9. Chu turning in 3:21.7. Ivy Solt of Aquajets wins the B final in 4:25.48. Elizabeth Chu of Rockwall second in 4:29.40. Alexis Simmons of Nitro third in 4:30.78. Championship final of the women's 400-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Avery Ledke. Lane 2, Madeline Dunn. Lane 3 from Aggie Swim Club, Abby Grottle. Lane 4 from Longhorn Aquatics, Jillian Cox. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Elise Clift. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Amelia Bodenstab. Lane 7 from Streamline, Jaylee Hager. In lane 8 from Nitro, Ella Shepard. Championship final of the women's 400-meter freestyle. Jillian Cox out in 28.7. Cox at 100 meters turns in 59.9. Grottle in 101.7. Jillian Cox at 200 meters turns in 2:03.2. She split 31.8 on that last 50. Abby Grottle in second, turning in 2:08.0. 2:09.1 for Amelia Bodenstab. At 300 meters, Cox turns in 3:06.5. Grottle 3:13.8. Bodenstab 3:14.9. Cox turns for home in 3:38.2, splitting 31.6 on that last 50. Jillian Cox of Longhorn Aquatics wins the women's 400-meter freestyle with a time of 4:08.95. Abby Grottle of Aggie Swim Club second, 4:19.09. Third, Amelia Bodenstab of Longhorn in 4:19.55. Our next event is men's 400-meter freestyle. Olympic trials cut is 3:55.59. This is the C final. Swimming in lane 1 from Swim Streamline, Micah Tennyson. Lane 2 from Air Force, Tucker Rice. Lane 3 from Aquajets, Mark Jacoby Crone. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Andrew Zettel. Lane 5 from Texas Gold is Brady Bennett. Lane 7 from Lakeside, Cash Strickland. And lane 8 is Sawyer Stolarczyk. At 200 meters, Andrew Zettel turns in 2:02.6, followed by Cash Strickland, who turns in 2:02.9. Strickland leads at 300 meters, turning in 3:07.0. Bennett in 3:07.1. Both splitting low 32. Mark Jacoby Crone of Aquajets wins the C final with a time of 4:09.33. Finishing second, Brady Bennett of Gold in 4:09.79. Third, Cash Strickland of Lakeside in 4:10.52. B final. Swimming in lane 1 from SMU, Mark Van Ibergen. Lane 2 from Aquachets, Josiah March. Lane 3 from Texas Gold, Bucky Geddes. Lane 4 from Nitro, Noah Bose. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Alex Schwartz. Lane 6 from Longhorn, Mikhail Lyubovsky. Lane 7 from Longhorn is Tristan McCain. And lane 8 from Lakeside, Keaton Rice. Bucky Geddes turning at 100 meters in 55.7, 57.5 for Mikhail Lyubovsky. At 200 meters, Bucky Geddes turns in 156.3. Lyubovsky turning in 158.2. Bucky Geddes at 300 meters turns in 257.4. Lyubovsky turning in 259.8. Bucky Geddes of Texas Gold wins the B final in 3:58 flat. Mikhail Lyubovsky of Longhorn second in 4 minutes, .62. Alex Schwartz of Lakeside third in 4:02.63. Championship final in the men's 400-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Chiru Zhu. Lane 2, Leonardo Pelez. Lane 3 from Longhorn, Manning Haskell. Lane 4 from Longhorn, Rex Maurer. Lane 5 from Bellingham Bay, Miles Kratzenberg. Lane 6 from Lakeside, Cooper Lucas. Lane 7 from Longhorn, Sasha Lyubovsky. Lane 8 from South Texas Aquatics, Connor Fry. Championship final of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Rex Maurer and Cooper Lucas both out in 26-2.
Let's go, Miles!
Maurer at 100 meters turns in 54.8. Lucas in 55.5. Maurer split at 28.5 on that last 50. At 200 meters, Maurer turns in 153.6. Split at 29.3 on that last 50. Cooper Lucas in second at 155.6, 157.4 for Kratzenberg in third. Maurer splitting 29.4. Maurer, with 100 meters to go, turns in 252.3, splits at 29.2. Lucas in second in 257.2. Haskell in third in 258.9. Maurer again splitting 29.2, turns for home in 321.6. Rex Maurer of Longhorn wins the men's 400-meter freestyle in 3:50.25. Manning Haskell of Longhorn second in 3:58.15. Third, Cooper Lucas of Lakeside with a time of 3:58.39. Gentlemen, the competition pool is closed. You may warm down in the diving well. That concludes our program for the evening.